In today's video, we're going to use doilies, a large envelope, cut aparts from a 12 by 12 paper, ink, and Dobber. So let's see what we're going to make. Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to Mini Challenge in the Challenge 10.2. So today we are going to be unlocking some items for those of you that are doing the October One Box Junk Journal Challenge. If you're interested in that, the details video's in the description box down below. And there's still plenty of time to join us. This is a pretty simple challenge, and at the end of it you'll have a journal that you can use, keep, give away, sell, whatever you want to do. But so check out the details for the challenge. So the mini challenge and the challenge gives us a chance on limited challenges. So if there's a challenge that you're only allowed to use a certain amount of things, or you're only allowed to use certain things, the mini challenge and the challenge was invented so that I could give you chances to use some more items. We do it every Monday, and you do not have to be doing the monthly challenge to participate in the mini challenge and the challenge. Mini challenge and the challenge takes place in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group. You'll find an event there, and that's where you post your finished items. So today we are going to take 3 different sizes of doilies. Okay, I'm using 3 different sizes. You can just use 3 doilies. I have a large envelope. This is just a way to be able to use these up. So your envelope can come from junk mail or can be a brand new envelope. Your project that we're making today, you can make it for your journal or for your challenge journal or for another project. So that was for notes, so sorry about that. Okay, we are going to be using an ink pad, and I am going to be using the round top sponge. Okay, from my 12 by 12 paper pad that I have, I took the cut apart page and I have cut it into the closest thing to the cut apart that I could find where to cut them off. Okay, so from your, if you're doing the challenge, then your paper from here needs to come from your stash. It can be anything from your box, your 20 box. I chose to use that. So these, you can go ahead and get these and add them in for today's project. So if you're doing the challenge, you understand what I'm saying there. So I have chosen this large doily, this medium-sized doily, and this small doily. And I'm going to use them as a stencil on my page here. So I'm going to go ahead and take one of these. So I have a background sheet. Okay, and I'm going to use the medium one. So I want to do some decoration on this, the lip of, or the flap. The lip or the flap, I'm going to go with this area right here, and I'm going to just try and see if I can get it even. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start going around. And at the same time that I am using this as a stencil, I'm also able to get color onto this doily. So this doily will be able to do double duty. I wanted a doily in my journal, so, and I didn't want it white either, so okay, so you'll notice I am using an ink pad that I didn't have in my box. So pay attention. Later I'm going to tell you the items that you unlock that you can add to your box by doing this challenge, finishing it and posting it. So there I have just added that look to my there's no color here at all. No color went through. Maybe I should have chosen a brush instead. There we go. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay, so I have added the lace look to the edge there. Then I'm going to come down here and add it down here. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I mostly want the outside of this anyway, but I do want a little bit of the decoration from the lace, but whoop, make sure you're lifting up. So if you are new to the Dear Julie channel, I want to welcome you. We are here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time. If you didn't know, we also have a live chat going on during that premiere at 10:30 each day. You're welcome to join us by hitting that live chat button right down there and come on over. If you're here after the premiere, that's okay. We are just so glad that you have stopped by. I'm Julie, and here on my channel, I like to use old stuff and new stuff, things that I've collected over the years. My scrapbook collection, my Mary Kay packaging collection, my sewing and things that people give me, as well as I love to repurpose junk mail, things that people would normally throw away. That's what I do here. I also make digitals. So I have over 100 digital kits in my Etsy shop. And so we use those here also. I feature a monthly challenge, and it is a lot of fun. And every everybody that finishes on time and posts their journal in that challenge receives a gift. The gift is, oh, I did the wrong side of the thing. Oh well. The gift is a digital kit. And so they receive a free digital kit just for finishing their journal, finishing it on time, and posting it. The other thing they receive is a 2-hour party where we play with that digital. That party's a lot of fun. And so, yeah, that's what we do here. But again, we're here every day at 10:30 Pacific Standard Time with a live chat happening. And yeah, it is a great community. I sometimes say you might just find your new best friend. Seen it happen several times. So, thank you. If you haven't been by in a while, make sure that you leave a comment. Tell us you were here. We know that life gets busy. Your tastes change. Things happen. And so, yeah, there you go. Okay, so, double duty. I have a beautiful doily, and I have my envelope. Okay, so you see I've done this side where I have the opening, and then I've done this side where the seal is. And that is because what I am going to do with this is I want it to be a page element. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, because this is a large envelope, it's too big to be a double tuck, which is one of my favorite things to add to a journal using an envelope. But when you have an envelope this big, that doesn't always work. So now what I have is I have a pocket here. Okay. And I'll have a pocket here. I'm going to flip the flap, and I'm going to have two little places. It'll be a top tuck. Okay, so just to help it stay down, I'm going to go ahead and glue this on the fold right here. I'll just help it along. Just a little tiny bit of glue. Okay, so with your envelope, you're going to stencil with your doily the flap, the inside of the flap, and this here. And then I'm going to come around and let's do this side. Okay, this is the wrong side. This you have to go straight down on, because on this particular one, this is a fancy doily, it will catch and rip. So remember, the first place that you put your ink, there you go. And then you can come up and just okay, and then we'll move it over, and we'll come over and do this side. Okay, so do you like to use a doily for for stenciling. I've told you before, I made a whole wedding album that I stenciled. So now this is all still white here, so I can come down here with my doily. I should have moved it a little. Okay, and give it that double effect. Okay, so we have stenciled our whole doily, and now the other thing that I want to do is don't forget about stenciling right on top of your cards. Okay, so you can totally change the way your cardstock looks. And if you have some bright pieces in your cardstock, or bright parts that are just throwing your artwork off a little bit, you can come in, okay, and add your stenciling. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do the double. I just I just stenciled on my fingernail. I'll have a green fingernail. Okay. So getting that look, I just want to make sure that my doily is ready. So this one, I'm just going to fold this one in half, and it is ready to go into my journal. Okay, used it as a stencil, and now I have the beautiful look here. Let's go ahead and okay, so that can go into my box of items ready to go into the journal. So next I have my little journal, my little one. And so again, you can go ahead and, even with these small ones, go ahead and use that. This one actually looks better than the other one did. Okay, so just giving it okay. So we just changed that a little bit. Tape might be good. I haven't found my my like painter's tape yet. Okay, you can do it one more time. Okay, so that's going to give me a stencil card to go in here. Another thing is, we've been playing with the labels. Okay, so I have some address labels here that we printed on. So I can go ahead and stencil on these. I just, you're going to see me using my specialty papers a lot. They have a new home in my craft room. They're easy to get to, and they sure have been a lot of fun to use. There we go. I'll just go ahead and turn that. Okay, so now I have, you can see this is a label here and this is a label here, and I have stenciled on there, and I love it. Love it, love it. So let's see. Okay, so we can just pull that off, and what if we go from the corner here, pull it around, okay. And I'm going to push that one down. Well, heck, we'll do this because then we won't be... Yeah, it kind of looks like an envelope. Okay, so using that sticker, we have added that there. I love it. And so this can end up, this can be like the background of a cluster. So you can add your items on top of this piece, and that's what I will be doing with mine. So I'm going to set that back aside. Let's see, where did the big card go? Okay, again, from the address label. And you can look up the video where I did this, the specialty papers. I had round labels. I had all different kinds of labels that I added to. Well, now the other thing is since you have the green, you can go ahead and go around the outside. Or since I have the green. Okay. I always think that this is funny. It says 1980. Okay. So the washi is from my box, my 20 items. And I think, okay, I pulled the wire out of this already. So this is also from my 20 items. Again, if you're like going 20 items, this is part of a junk journal challenge. Oh my gosh, Midnight is snoring. So she hasn't hung out in the craft room in a long time, and since I've been in here moving stuff around, she's found a couple places that she likes. I don't know if they're going to still be empty. Okay, but there I have a little little card. Now, I did not add my gold pen, but I really would like to go around this with my gold pen. I'm going to have to check and see if I have any open positions. So I think we'll put her on this side. so that you can see her peeking out. Okay. There you go. And remember, you can do things like staple down here if you want to make sure that a tag doesn't go down. So I'm not going to, but you could do that. Okay. So what you're making is you're going to be making your envelope, and you need your 4 cards to go inside. Okay. And so again, if you're doing the challenge, you need to be using the items from your box. I'm going to add this one. Okay. And I think we'll bring out this little guy again. Ooh, he would look cool on here, wouldn't he? Yeah, we're going to add this here. I like that very much. Okay, so I need some glue. Okay, I still have another doily to use. So are you curious what you get to unlock by finishing this? Okay. So you get to add these 3 doilies in. Okay. You get to add those 3 in there. Oh my gosh, I love that. I love it. I love it. Okay. Now this, I'm going to leave this like this. This might be a good place to add one of those clusters that I made in the video the other day. So after, okay. Yeah, I really like that card. I like the way that turned out. Okay, so I'm using the new Poppy kit. Okay, so I need a couple to come from the bottom, because we did top tucks. Ooh, I like the number 5. Does this one work? Yeah, those work. Okay, so we'll do those 2. And then we have this one also. Okay. Okay, so I have my other one. We'll see how this one does. This one's got a lot of holes in it. It's a large one. This one is I think your 10-inch doily. Yeah, it's a 10-inch doily. So it's a large doily. I'm going to start with it like this. Hoping to get the decoration from it. I hope it works. So I'm going straight down on it. Okay, now we'll do the edge. This is on the right side, so I can go ahead and okay, so it's very, very faint, but I do like it. And let's go ahead and get some on the back also. There we go. So just gives it a light, but that gives us number 5. And then I am using the, oh, that's the wrong color. These are the stickers from Grabby. So that is one of the things that I picked out to use in my journal. And where did the washi tape go? Oh, it's right here. Oh, we've got tulips. Kind of look like pansies. Okay. So a little collage there. And then remembering that this is actually going to be seen from the bottom. Ah, it says Autumn Fun. I think we'll go ahead and use this right here. And then I'm going to grab, remember that burlap has lace that came on it also. Okay, so this lace came on the burlap. So it has been fun to use it. I'm going to go ahead and fray this. Okay. And we do have from my mom's sari silk from her stash. I'm going to use all that together down here at the bottom. Okay, so this time even your tools had to come from your 20. I did give you some tools. Okay, there you go. I love that. I do. Okay, so that can go on this side. Okay, whoop. We're going to need to glue that down. Can go under there. And then we have this one. And this time we're going to remember to put our decorations on the bottom. I'm really liking these stickers. And I'm doing good. I'm not hoarding them. Okay, so if that goes in there, let's see, what do I have? I'm looking for something that we can stick up here. So in this challenge, any paper that you printed on, you can use, that you printed a Dear Julie digital on, you can use. So this was one of the pages I printed on here. And these were a set of address labels that were in my dad's stash. and he had used one of the labels, printed it, and then put the labels back in the box. So when I printed mine, I ended up with the other poppy didn't print because that's where the label was. Okay, so I have this. We stamped this using the stamp set from Bo Bunny that I chose to use in this challenge. Put this down here. Okay, and I had printed it on a label. Okay, so this is a page ensemble. We call this a page ensemble. So we have the side with the two large pockets, and we have added the fun items here. Oh, that's right. The little butterflies, you have to cut them out. They're not, unless they are part of a larger stamp or sticker, they are not usually cut out on these. So we'll just cut him off and add him right over here. Okay, I love it. Okay, this, oh yeah, we're going to put a cluster on. I'm like, this needs a top. That's right, it's going to get a cluster from the other day. Okay, and this one probably also. Okay, so 4 cards. You have these 2 large pockets, these 2 top tucks. Then I folded this this one that I used, and I used the other one, the little one, on here. Okay, so I can continue to distress this other doily, and I will. Oh, I know, I wanted to do like we did the other day with the, where we did the snippets, but we're going to do it with stickers. Okay, so let's start. Let's just do this. Clock. On the wrong side, no. And they're not hard to undo, which a lot of times you get these or you get stickers and they're like really hard to take apart. I think we'll go with this one. Okay, so that gives me that. Now, of course, I also have from the items that I printed on the DAF, which was my dad's paper, also from his stash. This is a special drafting sticker paper that you can put through your printer. And so this was one of the specialty papers that I showed in that video as well. want to remember to use those, because otherwise... So I made my own stickers also. Okay, so this one, I will continue to use this in my journal, going around and adding doily stenciling to my pages. So this is a page that I had. I printed this wallet size, so there would normally be 9 wallets on here, but I told it I just wanted one, so I just got one up here in this corner, and I love how that turned out. I did a whole video on that kind of printing, and that was way back when I did the Spring Blossoms kit, which was, and it was the Spring Blossom series. I made 3 different journals during that series. We used one of my first digitals, which was just postcards, and linen. And then I showed you with the linen part of the digital how we went through and there we go. Okay, so that will go in my page like that, and like I said, I'll continue to go around with this one until it is all covered, and then I'll have another doily to use in my journal. And this one, I'm going to fold it in half and then fold it in half again. It will be a large a pocket. And so let's see if we can get this. Okay, now if you do this challenge, you are going to unlock items that you can use in your journal. The really cool thing is you might be able to, if you had doilies in your, you know, as one of your 20, you might be able to replace those doilies with this. And pick out something else. Or your stamp pad. If you had picked one stamp pad, and which I did, I picked a black one, but I wanted this green one. So so we've added that. It's pretty much all the way around. Let's go ahead and I'm doing this because I don't want to. Okay, well, okay, and then we don't need to do the other side. Okay, so I am going to fold this in half. Okay, fold it in half, and because it's 10 inches, you know, it's longer than the 9-inch, so I'm not going to use it like that. But because it's under the 11 inches, I can use it like this, and it can be a little pocket. Now, one of the things that has been, that's worked well for me is to then go ahead and either glue these sides and just use this as the pocket, or even to pull this in like this and glue that down, and that holds that pocket. Okay, so And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on the inside here. Okay, just put a little bit. So this is held together. And then put it on here. Okay. Okay, and then I'll have a pocket here that I can use. I'm going to also glue here. Okay, so there we go. Using this larger doily. Again, this was the 10-inch doily, and using it to make a little pocket that can go in the journal. So this right here will get cut down. I can go ahead and use a DAF sticker. Let's try this one that is the postcard. So this is the mini ephemera page from the Poppies digital kit. And again, I printed it on my dad's DAF sticker paper, drafting sticker paper. Okay, I can take that right up there. And add it. Okay, so this will get cut down here for the size of my journal. So what we have and what you need to have for your mini challenge in the challenge, you need to make your large pocket with 2 inserts, so that this side, and your top tucks with 2 inserts that are decorated. We're just saying they need to be decorated. I'm not going to say they need to have 3 different things or anything like that. And after you've decorated them, like I did this one, you can go ahead and add a cluster if you want to. So you are... I'm all over the place. You are using your doily to decorate your envelope. Stencil it. Okay, so doily stenciled on the envelope, and then you need to make your doilies usable in your journal. Okay, so once you've done that, so you have your envelope ensemble with the 4 cards decorated with the doily. Then you have done something with your 3 doilies. So here I did this with 1. And I did this with the other 2. Then you unlock 3 different doilies. So you get 3 more doilies, another envelope, and of course the ink and the Dobber that you used is now part of your box. I hope this is something that you will do. Remember, you post your finished projects in the Scrap All About It with Dear Julie Facebook group in the event that says Mini Challenge and the Challenge 10.2, and it is pinned to the top of the group, so it should be easy to find. Last week, that challenge ends today, so you have today to finish it. This is Monday. We have had more participants on that mini challenge and the challenge than that we know of, because they've posted, than ever before. So thank you for that. And what a great bunch of creators and items that everybody made. So that's what you do with this. Again, the details for this challenge are in the description box down below. Don't forget, today at 1 o'clock, we will have a craft with me. This is the Patreon Emeralds Craft with Me, and they like to invite you to join them. So we will be doing that at 1 o'clock, and that will be live. Wednesday is our day 4 for the J&C Fall 22. So I hope you'll be here on Wednesday to check that out. And in the meantime, I hope you check out that hashtag J&C Fall 22. So one more time, I'm looking forward to seeing what you make. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow, right here, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, just like every day. Bye. Bye-bye. So by finishing this, you get to add 3 more doilies. You can add 3 more of the same sizes that you used before, or you can add like 3 of the small doilies. However you want to do it. You can also add like the placemat doily if you wanted to. So use 3, make the project, post the project, and you get 3 more. You also get to keep your ink and your dauber or brush or sponge, whatever it was that you used, and add that to your box of 20. And you get to add an envelope. So you can add the same type of envelope that you used before, or you can add any envelope from your stash. So 3 doilies, 1 envelope, and you get to add the ink and dauber to your box of 20.